community chases away 200 Fulani herdsmen. Over 200 Fulani herdsmen have been chased away from ongฑ์ ò꽤Àzzł, a community in Akoko Northwest local government area of Ondo State. The herdsmen had made attempts to settle in the town, but for the resilience of the residents who trooped out in their numbers to chase them away. The youth of the town, who were angered by the influx of the herdsmen into the town and mobilized against their action, said the coming of the Fulani posed serious dangers to the peace of the town. The traditional ruler of the town, Oba Clement Omolajimo, said that the coming of such large number of persons suspected to be herdsmen, who were over 200, was an embarrassment to the community which and could threaten the peaceful atmosphere in the area. The monarch revealed that it took the intervention of traditional rulers as well as security agents to prevail on the youth not to take the laws into their hands over the issue. He decried the way the herdsmen stormed the town, saying their actions brought a lot of suspicions. The chairman of Ajowa Akoko Development Association, Mr. Bakare Ajayi, said the town is a link to the north, needs a lot of caution. The spokesperson for the herdsmen, who identified himself as Isa Ahmed, disclosed that some indigenes took money from them before they decided to settle there. He emphasized that there was no way they could have traveled down to the community without contacting anyone. Confirming the development, the area commander and assistant commissioner of police for Ikare Akoko, Mr. Razak Rauf, stated that the police had started investigating the matter. So guys, that is just the latest again. But I'm just even wondering, these Fulani people or Fulani herdsmen, they call them, whether they are Fulani or they are Fulanis, they are Fulani herdsmen. Does it mean they don't have a destination? They don't have a village? They don't have a place they call their own? Where is their origin in the first place? Because they always say they move from places to places. How can people just be wandering from places to places? You don't have your own village. You don't have your own town. You don't have anything that you can say, a place you can call your own. And most importantly, they always come all the way from the north. The north has a very, very, the land there is so massive. And I am surprised that they are always coming to the south. The south area, southern part of the country that is not even as big as their area. They always boast of a population. They always boast of big land, large land. So why is it that the place cannot contain them? Because I don't know why people will just be wondering. Just like their spokesperson said that there was no way they would have come into that community without contacting anybody, that they paid for that. But that being said, why is it that they cannot stay in their own area? No wonder Wike was saying the other time that if they need water, because they always say whether the grass in this southern part of the country is good for their cows and water and all of that. Wike said if they need water, if they can, since they have rivers in River State, they can, get their pipe and pipe it down to the north. But that's on a lighter note. But the issue is that does it mean they don't have a particular place? Who is island of everything? Even the people, the southern people too, also, of course, they can move to any part of the country they want to. But it's not in this manner that these people, they will just come in their hundreds. They will come in their thousands. And they will just come and settle in a place. I know people always go, other tribes, they go, individually and all of that. And it does not even cause a kind of alarm or a kind of any form of threat to the people or the host communities. We have people, even the Igbos, we have Yorubas all over the country. So why is it that these people are always coming? And the reason why people are even scared of them, because of the way and manner they do their things, the way they coordinate themselves, and the way they see themselves as if they are the owners of the particular place they are coming. You can imagine the spokesperson said, oh, they paid money or they gave money to some people, and before you know it, they will be telling you, yes, we paid, and there's nothing anybody can do. Now, Ekiti is still battling with their own now. The Fulani herdsmen, they've already put a flag, red flag, in most of their farms, and they are even afraid. And I'm sure these people have gotten the information, the Ondo people. I think it's still the same Ondo people that this thunderbolt is always striking their cows, and they are still coming again. Because the last time, it was in Osun State that they were just running, running for their dear lives. You can imagine coming in their numbers. If not for the youth that really stood against them, and they had to chase them away, it would have been a different thing. The same thing these people are experiencing, the same thing Ondo, Ekiti people are experiencing. That is what they would have been experiencing too. Because it's like when you just give them chance, it's going to be a different thing. Of course, people have been saying before now that, oh, these people were not really like this. They've been living with other people for a very long time. But it's like times are changing, things are changing. Because now the people from the north, the Fulanis from the north, they will tell you, oh, it is the Fulanis coming from outside the country. And they also say, oh, just what this man said, the governor of Bauchi said, anywhere a Fulani man sees himself, he believes that place is his home. So when somebody is telling you like that, then what do you have in mind? What do they expect you to be thinking? But if really they are coming, and maybe their coming is not really threat to anybody, or is not detrimental to anybody, or they are not infringing on people's right, or going to people's land, or encroaching on people's land, it would have been a different ballgame entirely. We know that the rest other regions, the rest tribes, they go to other, most of them are in the north, but they don't behave the way these guys behave. They don't go there to even that they won't just want to go to other people's business place or business premises, and you just want to do whatever you like. It's not done. They don't do that. And that's why you see that the people are just still there. The only reason that you could see that, or you could hear that maybe crisis erupted in all those northern parts of the country, this religious crisis, that is what is we always hear about. But when you talk of that, people just go and be encroaching people's business, infringing on other people's whatever, or business places. It doesn't happen. And they will get their, anywhere they want to do their business, they will buy the place, or they will rent the place. You will pay for it. And that's it. And those people will be making money. Whether the landlords, they'll be making money. But in this case, these people will just come. We have told them, let them get a designated place, because I see no reason why they are just going to be moving. For how long? What kind of people are these people? For how long are they going to be doing all of this? Moving from places to places, and and they will be going with their children. I don't know why they've chosen, to suffer. Because to me, this is just suffering. They're suffering themselves. Moving from places to places. Now they have chased them. Where are they going to go again? They'll be looking for another community to go. Like they always say, the thief in the house is the one that will call the thief outside. A lot of saboteurs are inside most of all these our communities, because like the man said, the spokesperson of this Fulani said there was no way they would have come into that town without contacting anybody, or maybe some of their Fulani people that have been there. They say, oh, just be coming, you people just be coming, we have space for you. And I don't know whether they are aware of all that everywhere is just agitated because they don't want to see them. They are telling you to come, and you know that people don't really want you in that area. If they are going to comport themselves, there wouldn't have been any problem. But the problem is that they don't comport themselves. Before you know, they will just be moving from places to places. The same thing happening in Benue State, the same thing happening in Oyo State. They will tell you that no government can tell them to stay in a place, that they just have to be moving around. That is part of their culture. It's not done. So my question is that where is their village? Where do they really emanate from? Where is their place that you can say they can pinpoint? How can you leave your home and be wandering all over the place? That is what is even baffling. And you expect people not to insinuate that these people, there's an agenda. People are saying that there's an agenda, and they are doing it over and over again. Over and over again. You are just hearing ŨÇ. I was listening to one channel. They were just talking about how the ₦ษ์ massacred the whole area in Plateau State. Very, very unfortunate. They go with all manner of what is it called? They don't go with six, and you expect people to be comfortable with them, and they are so violent, and that is the problem. They are so violent. They will be the one coming into your land, because their target is the farmers, because it is the farmers that they are always targeting, because the grasses their cows will want to eat is until they will go to other people's land. That is when they can get it. We have forests that people, nobody is nobody is owning, or nobody is farming on that place. Why can't they go to that place? They will have it in abundance. This is a serious matter. And now the police, police is trying to investigate the whole thing. If the youths had not stood their ground, do you know what could have happened? Do you know what could have happened? And the spokesperson said that some indigenes took money from them before they decided to settle there. You can imagine. Some indigenes took money from them, collected money from them to come. This is really serious. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this whole thing. But the good news is that the community, chases them away. Over 200 Fulani men. This is terrible. These people, there's fire on the mountain. There's fire on the mountain. So guys, leave your comments and let's hear your take. Bye.